Hey, Philo. I love you too. Thank you, Philo. Hey, Mary. I'm kind of waiting until we get some more in here and then I'll start talking. It's been a bad day, tiresome day. I'm sorry, I gotta get a cigarette. Like he's wanting to go out on me. My mom's here. My sister-in-law and my brother, they just got here. My sister will be here in the morning. Um, Let me share it out real quick. That way, maybe we can get some more in here before I start talking. Okay. I shared it out. I am. Hey, Levi. Levi. I'll tell you in a minute. I was trying to see if I could get some more in here before I start talking. Thanks. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying. Yeah, I want to let you guys know. Since we got a lot in here now. Hey, Deb. Um, um, I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on, how everything kind of started. Um, all right. My mom said the day before we left Thursday, um, that night, Dad started running fever. Okay. Well, my mom had left that Friday, and my son was there, my youngest son. Um, well, when I got there, he says, "Mom, you need to go check on Grandpa. He ain't been out of bed today." I go in there, I check him. He's burning up with fever. It was 103.4. I called my mom, and she said, "Hang on till I get there." Hey, R5. Um, my mom gets there. My mom calls the nurse that comes out to see my dad, and she said to go ahead and call the ambulance. All right, my mom calls 911, and my dad, he was trying to say he was sick. We got him set up. He couldn't set up by himself. My son gets in behind him, and his mouth looked drooped. Well, the ambulance got there, and they was checking his vital signs and everything, and seeing if he was, if he knew what year it was. He thought it was 1969. He couldn't remember the president. He couldn't remember his birthday. Well, they got him on the gurney. His pacemaker, defibrillator, whatever you want to call the darn thing, defibrillator, it went off. Okay, after they had him hooked up, and Dad, they said they was taking him to the hospital, taking him straight on. Said that they would probably have to fly him either Memphis, Tennessee, or to Jackson in Mississippi. Well, we get to the emergency room. They couldn't find my dad. They didn't even bring my dad into the emergency room. They had already drove the ambulance to the helicopter, and they had to incubate him before they could get him on the helicopter. They done everything in the ambulance. Well, they got Dad to Jackson. They flew him. My sister-in-law, she was driving. My brother, my mom, and me, we all drove. She drove us. And when we got to the hospital, I went and found my dad. And he don't know nobody because they had to sedate him. Okay. Well, they put him in ICU. Dad is still in ICU. In the morning, between 3 and 5, they're gonna try and they're gonna try to take him off of the machine and see if he can breathe on his own. But guys, I need your prayers between 3 and 5 in the morning. They will not let us be there when they do it. But they wanted us all there. So my sister will be here in the morning. My brother's already here. My mama's here. They said that they can't keep him on the breathing machine more than 14 days. It said after the 14 days, if they had to take him off of that, and they may have to put a trach. But they said then X-rays, and Dad has pneumonia. His whole right lung is completely white. They said that's the pneumonia. His feet swelled. His legs were really cold. Now they're hot. The fever is down. They said right now the vital signs was where it should be for them to try to take the vent off in the morning. If after they do the blood work and find out something other, guys, my brain right now I feel like I want to explode. We have been in the ICU room every time they'd let us in there. We were in there. And me and my mom being there from 9 o'clock in the morning until we got back here. I think it was close to 10. Hey, go fish. But I just need you guys' prayers. Because if they take him off the vent, I'm hoping and praying he can breathe on his own. Because my mom told me to come in here and let you guys know. And have you guys to pray between 3 and 5 that he can breathe and he don't need it. Because right now, we all can't. I don't think we're going to handle it. Thank you guys. But that's the reason I hadn't been on and let you guys know anything, because we were hoping and praying that we would go up there today and we would have, because he hadn't been no response whatsoever. They gave her some medication. They said, they gave him some medicine. They said so that he wouldn't pull the tubes out, because they don't know if it was him having a seizure or what. But he was trying his best to pull. He kept trying to get his hands up. So they sedated him enough to where he can't grab at anything. They did have to put restraints on his hands, but we don't know if he had a stroke. They done a CT scan on him of his head and his stomach, which Dad also has an aneurysm, which my dad already had an aneurysm, as a lot of you guys know, and they repaired it. But now it's a size 4. So I just don't want to go there and be there in the morning and find out that he ain't breathing. I keep saying he's going to breathe. Yeah. But they got him down on the sedation medicine down to 5 milligrams an hour, they said. Hey, I love you guys. I love all of you. My mom, she's like, we need all the prayers we can get. I said, well, Mama, I know a lot of my YouTube family on here is already praying. And she's like, go in there and have everybody to pray between 3 and 5 tomorrow as hard as they can that he's going to breathe. Thanks, Crazy Ed. I have cried so much. I feel like miracles do happen. I'm hoping that he don't have to stay on a vent any longer. They have got him on strong antibiotics for the pneumonia. They've got him. They got the IV up. They've got. They said, I'm trying to think, some kind of medicine for his blood pressure. I love you too. I've been the one trying to stay positive, trying to keep my mom, because my mom has been thinking negative things. And I've been trying my best to tell my mom, my dad's a fighter. And as you guys probably know, I'm a daddy's girl. I love my daddy. My daddy is, whenever my dad needed something, I was there. And my brother and sister, they're more closer to my mom, but me, I was the one that was always closest to my dad. But I did go in there and, kiss him on the forehead, whispered in his ear, you got to get better. You got to fight this. And I mean, we have been praying over him every single chance they let us. He's got to breathe, because which the nurse says, if he can breathe without the vent, when you come in at 10, he may be off of it. I'm hoping and praying because I don't know, guys, if I can handle anymore. Because it's hard. And I know I've been getting messages from a lot of you guys asking me, you need anything. All we need is prayers. That's all we can do is pray. I know a lot of people don't believe in prayers, but you know what? I do. And the doctors, the nurses at the hospital, everybody has been so nice to us. And this one nurse, he let us stay in over the visitation hours because he knew that, we didn't want to leave out of there. And me and my mom, we've been right there. My sister, she come the other day and she had to go back to work. And then my brother, he came and they had to go back home, but they're here now. They just got here. Hey, Beth. Yeah, that's true, Peppers. But we have not been crying around my dad. We just been praying. We had a preacher come in today, and he prayed for Dad. But it is, Mary. It is. Sherry R, I would have called you today, but be trying to keep Mom kind of, positive. But it's hard. It's true. But I just need you guys to please pray between 3 and 5 tomorrow. And just keep us in your prayers.
Here you go. Put your wife on there.
There's my brother. Hold on, guys. You might have to have Mikey if I can't get it in there.
Whichever one's yours.
I needed my Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys. He was trying to talk to somebody on his phone. Okay, Shane, I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks, Beth. I appreciate it. I sent Pilo a picture of my dad. And it's hard when you see your parent laying there with tubes on them. But it's just hard. But I just really needed you guys to, hey, Rob, just please pray between 3 and 5 tomorrow in the morning. I know it's early and a lot of you may be in bed. But just hope and pray that he can breathe when they take it. And try taking him off the vent. Because I know my dad. My dad wouldn't want that. Thanks, Peppers. But they won't let us go back there. Thank you, Midwest. When they do this stuff, they won't let us go in there. Because we was going to try to be there. They said, no, don't. Hey, Blood Eggs. Thanks, Peppers. Because it's hard. But it's hard. Hard. But my sister's off tonight, guys. And she was going to get some rest and be here first thing in the morning. And the other day, I had to take my brother and him home. Well, they drove. I was in my mom's car, with them. I had to drive my mom's car back. Me trying to hurry up and get back up here with mom. Thanks, Mary. But I will find out in the morning. But it's something they want to check and to make sure the something in gas levels and the blood or something, whatever they're talking about. We've heard so much crap till we don't know what all the crap they talking about. Thanks, Blood X. It's my dad. He's in ICU right now. Girl, do I look like asleep? Do I look like I've had sleep? Thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm just. They said that it had to be like a 12. Dad's this morning, it said something, it was like a 13. Said that wasn't, bad. But they said that, it had to be a certain level before they could try. I'm like, they were using medical terms that me and my mom felt like what the crap you talking about? Put it in some English, because they come in and say they're going to start him on this medication. Dad's got boodles of bags of IV stuff hooked up to him, and they're like, well, this is for so and so. I said, don't come in telling us what kind of names the stuff is. Just let us know what it's for. Okay. I do too, below, because I told him I wasn't trying to be rude, but put it in plain English, because my mom was sitting there looking at me like, what are they talking about? So I was like, put it in plain English so my mom will know what you're talking about. I says, because you're talking way above her head. Thanks, Elizabeth. But I did get down there, in his ear before I left. My mom did too. And we told him he better breathe. And we would be back in the morning. So, which they did have the vent on 100%. It's down to 50%. And hopefully, I think me and Ollie's go. But I got to get in here and make sure Mom's okay. I made her a pot of coffee, trying to get her relaxed, and I've cooked supper for her, and I played smart. I come home while she was with Daddy. I got the nurse to have her to let Mom stay in the room till I got back. So I come home, cooked, went back up there, and stayed until the visitation thing. And I hope so, Elizabeth. My dad has been sick for so long. Thanks, Mr. J. But I appreciate you guys for coming in here. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try and sit down and drink myself a cup of coffee. I took a few bites. I didn't want anything else. But we just wanted you guys to, yeah, he better be a fighter, because I got down his ear, and I told him, I said, Dad, you always told me never give up. I said, now I'm saying this to you, don't give up. I love you guys. But I'm going to get in there, and I may have to take some and try to get some sleep. But I try to stay by the phone because they got my phone number in case they have to call. And I guess that's the reason I tried to doze off last night, and I thought my phone was ringing, and it wasn't ringing. It seemed like when I tried to doze off, I'd hear a phone ringing. But I just wanted you guys to please pray for Dad between 3 and 5 tomorrow. As hard as you can, because I've still been praying. We all have. And I know you guys have been praying too. But I'm going to let you guys go. And I will let you guys know after I find out something in the morning. If I don't make a video, maybe just kind of make a quick comment on my community tab and let you guys know. Some of you I have you on Messenger or Instagram or Twitter. I will message you guys and let you guys know. Thanks, Pilo. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out something. But I really appreciate all the prayers, guys. I love you. And talk to you guys later. Hopefully next time you guys see me, I'll be here with good news. And I'm going to try. Me and my mom both, we've been trying. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. All right, guys. I love you. And I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out something. And I really appreciate the prayers. I really do. So good night, guys.